What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics, and today we got a Captain Beefheart song battle brought to us by a friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, David. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out that Patreon link below or the Patreon link on the end screen. We could not do it without the patrons. I don't really know much about Captain Beefheart. I did listen to their album Trout Mask Replica, which is very well thought of on like all-time albums list, but I don't think you can probably listen to Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band without listening to it on repeat to really get it. But David brings so many different genres. David has as eclectic and wide range of musical tastes as any patron that we have. So I always look forward to what he brings. Both tracks are from the 1978 album, Shiny Beast, in parentheses, Bat Chain Puller, their 10th studio album. There's really nothing else out there on it. Don Van Vliet is Captain Beefheart. So it's one guy with this band, but it's Don, but Don doesn't sound as catchy as Captain Beefheart. That's going to stick in your head. All right, I'm going to the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, David.
Harry, Irene were a couple that lived in the green. Harry, Irene were a couple that ran a canteen. Ran a canteen. Ran a canteen. Two people, Harry and Irene, like you've never seen. The floor was made of oak, the dough was smoky gray. Their tuna sandwiches would turn the dark into day. They sold wine like turpentine to painters. They took to social life like props to aviators. Harry, Irene were a couple that ran a canteen. Harry, Irene were a couple that lived in the green. Ran a canteen. Ran a canteen took Harry for all of his green and Irene. Harry was left holding an empty canteen. And by the way, folks, it was Dusty, not Harry. What does this mean? What does this mean? What's the meaning of this? Poor Harry, I guess.
All right, Harry, Irene, a very catchy tune. There's a grand piano and a Rhodes piano. That melody going throughout really sticks in your head. Then Captain Beefheart himself whistling there out the last minute. I always say this on songs where they whistle. That's a lot of pressure, man, if you're doing these songs in concert, to bring that every night. The song is cool. Irene ends up leaving Harry holding an empty canteen, but it was really dusty. What does this mean? I don't know. Like, that's what he says in the last verse. I kind of like that. So not a long song lyrically, but I enjoyed it. It's very catchy. I didn't know what to expect. Just didn't know what to expect. We're going to stick around on that same album, which is I always like. We got Candle Mambo.
Candle shy, candle weep, fly, hot candle leap, candle roll and fold and ball, candle large, candle small. Your threads of fire burning up, your feathers of fire, winning night and turning light and turning light. Light deepest night for me and stare for me. Spin and spin, then and then. When I'm dancing with my love, the shadows flicker up above the shadows do the candle mambo. Candle roll, unfold and ball, candle blur, candle whir, candle her, candle her. While your lights are spinning round, your feathers of fire, winning night and turning light and turning light. Candle crack, candle break, correct the night's mistake. When I'm dancing with my love, the shadows flicker up above the shadows do the candle mambo. Candle mambo. Candle mambo. Dancing with my love, the shadows flicker up above the shadows do the candle mambo. Candle roll, unfold and ball, candle blur, candle whir, candle her, candle her. While your lights are spinning around, your feathers of fire, winning night and turning light and turning light. Candle crack, candle break, correct the night's mistake. When I'm dancing with my love, the shadows flicker up above the shadows do the candle mambo.
Candle Mamba, a really cool song as well. The marimba is in there at the start. I mean, you got all kinds. You did on the other one too, on the other song. You got all this interesting instrumentation, just everything in the kitchen sink thrown in, but it works. A lot of times that doesn't work. This super works on both of these songs. You know, Captain Beefheart was also doing the soprano, saxophone, and the harmonica, and a little bit of whistling in there. You had the trombone, fretless bass, slide, synth. I mean, you had a lot of stuff in here. Rhodes piano, grand piano, drums, accordion, a lot of the same instruments on both, but I thought the song was really well done. I mean, I super enjoyed it. The lyrics a little bit abstract. You know, the last song started off with the chorus. This just starts off with verses, but it's still super well done. Now I got to pick a winner. And, you know, I didn't know what this was going to sound like going in. Was it going to be highly experimental? And I guess you would say because of the instrumentation, maybe it is, but this is really good stuff. I'm going to actually go and listen to this album at some point. And I don't do that often because I just don't have the time. But picking a winner, pure and simple, I'm just going to go with Harry Irene because in my head, it's still stuck in my head. I don't necessarily think it's a better song than Candle Mambo. Candle Mambo may be a better song just because it's even a little bit more diverse arrangement-wise. But I'll go with Harry Irene. No particular reason musically, just because I like it more. So Let me know what you guys think down below. What else should I check out from Captain Beefheart? And thanks to David for another great request. Until next time, guys, I will see you.